guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario 64, Transcending the Rainbow. And I hope all you list boy Larrys are excited, because we have our first list star. So yeah, if you recall, I actually did a video on this channel where I talked about the hardest Kaizo stars list, or just sometimes known as the list. And being as this is the Kaizo Act, it's gonna have a bunch of stars on the list throughout it. And this is the first one. And to be fair, it's super low on the list. And sometimes when it comes to stars and are like really low on the list, I actually just call them like low list. So this is I would describe as like a low list, where like this is one of the ones like barely hanging on to a list placement. But hey, it is on there. So. Now, this star, I just ran through it in practice. Didn't feel that bad to me. But the only annoying thing is it has a really annoying jump. Like, right at the start of it, it's like, you can keep retrying it, but it's just really annoying. It's just chain long jump, where you have to get a long jump off that, like really narrow edge, and it's just very annoying. I'm not a fan of how this star starts at all, especially because the camera kind of gets wacky there. So start of the star is very annoying. Yeah, it's a really annoying coin. Thankfully, I mean, I'm happy it's right at spawn, I guess. But coin kind of sucks. I don't know what else you would do other than this. It's just kind of an annoying. There we go. You know what it is? It's like a it's kind of just like a time check, like right at the beginning of a star, where it's like you just have to put some time into it every attempt, and it's not that fun, if you ask me. You know what though? It makes it where like it makes it where every attempt you're gonna like lock in, because now you're like, all right, I got past that annoying shit. Now can I please just get the star? So, as I kind of alluded to earlier when I was doing just normal stars, you do have to do like a pretty considerable amount of like the normal stars paths for the. Oh, almost fucked that up. You do have to do a pretty considerable amount of like normal star paths for these reds. Like that was like most of star 1, and there's a couple cases of that, but it's actually not terrible, not as bad as I thought. Definitely. So now we got our famous switch jump. Ooh, very clean. I like that. Off to a good start here. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Being right at the corner there kind of makes me nervous, if I'm being honest. Alright, now we have this like classic river rapids part, so to speak. And this part is like, I already found it a little bit stressful when I was doing normal stars. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. I can still. Never mind, I can't. God damn it. I should just shut up sometimes. What I was saying is, it's a lot more stressful during reds, because like, you can't really like take bounces. It's pretty hard, actually. You pretty much have to be perfect. What am I doing, dude? You pretty much have to be perfect with your bounces, because... And I was far from perfect, by the way. I was like, what am I, the opposite of perfect? But, I don't know, you can't fuck around. You have to go, like... Because you have to spend, like, a certain amount of bounces for, like, some reds and stuff. So you can't really, like, mess around with health. I was doing the exact opposite of that. I was like taking every burn I possibly could. I think that was an example of where like being like more like nervous and like aware actually was bad. Because clearly I was like not doing it right. Alright. We're already out of spawn though, so maybe, you know what, this won't be too bad. Honestly, this ice, like, I was not expecting this ice section to be the problem, but it actually might be. I don't know. I think about it. Because like it's one of those sections where like hypothetically you would never think it's a problem. Like blah 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 whatever, that doesn't seem bad. And now that I think about it, it actually is a little scary. All right, let's see here. I want to get back there and have another swing at it. You know, get some. Let's get even. So it's not a long star by any means, but it's definitely like got challenging jumps. Like I would say it's pretty consistently challenging. That's sort of been the case with a lot of stars in this game. It's kind of it seems to be like the style, which is good because stars have been going forever. But I guess the downside is it does feel like it does feel like the stars are like constantly hard. I think I was like right on the edge, so fuck. What's I think the last two times I got to switch as I died, so I'd like to get a success here, you know. Looks good to me. Dude, what? Come on, man. Dude. Now dude. Why is it of all stars in this level, right? I have to die on switches the most during reds, where like is like obviously the one star where it kind of takes a while to actually get to them. Like, obviously. Reds and I actually do a little better on jumps. That's how I feel at least. Dude, fuck off. That's just... I don't know if I like this level on Icon. Maybe I'm just frustrated, but I just don't know if I don't know. Because that's another kind of annoying... I didn't know I say anything about it, but I basically, like... I can't see. Alright, dude. I'll be a little more aggressive. Wow. Alright, let's do it. Come on, dude. Dude, why does that keep happening? That's happened like 3 times in a row. Why does that keep happening? Well, this is already shaping out to be one of those list stars. Some list stars go well, and others, well, the opposite. And usually pretty early on, I can tell which one it's going to be. Dude, I ran through the star with like, oh, I can't believe I just let that. Alright, dude, let's try to be a little good at the game. Wow. Congrats. Alright, dude. I swear to fucking God. Please, just get this stupid jump. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, just do the opposite. Because clearly you've lost the ability to even do this jump at all. So. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Ended a streak of fails. Wow. Alright, we gotta lock in here, because clearly I don't get past that jump too often. Alright, hold on. I'm actually gonna... I'm actually gonna set this up for once. Imagine me setting up a jump. Crazy. Alright. You still locked in, Pete? Dude, come on. I swear I fucking hate that stupid fucking jump. I actually fucking hate it. It's not over yet. I can afford that bounce. But obviously I can't afford another one. Alright, let's get serious. Okay. So I take a bounce here, which would kill me if it wasn't for this red. Just gotta make sure I actually... Yeah, I gotta make sure I actually get the red first. Oh my god, I'm at 1 health. Dude! What? What just happened? Okay, I don't know what's going on in this story, so whatever, I don't even care anymore. After enough BS happens, I just don't even care anymore. I actually just don't give a shit. Bro, I'm getting rolled by the star. And it's really not that hard. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot to rattle me or like destroy me. Nice. Alright. Finally starting to... At least I'm getting past that jump. Jeez. I didn't think that would feel like such an accomplishment, but it actually does. Okay, we're good. I kind of effed it up. I thought maybe I'd have to take 2 bounces to get back, which would be really, really bad. But I think we're okay. Alright, dude, for the love of all things holy, can I please get this? Dude, it just doesn't work. I might as well have no strat there because it doesn't work. Like, your whole thing about like, oh, I'm gonna turn around, so it just doesn't work. So I don't know why I go for it if it never works. Like, what's the point? Like, I might as well just take a burn there. I might as well just run right into the lava because it never works. So I don't know what the point is. All right, dude, please. Like, maybe can this be fair for once? All right. Let's get serious here. Okay. I would say I passed like the first half of the star. Let's hope the second half goes better than the first half did. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, grab that little guy, that bugger. Okay. Let's get over here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. 9, 10. No! Dude! There's no way that just happened. Are you serious? Dude, I can't believe that just happened. I like jumped a gun and I wasn't out of the cave. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, wow. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this game, dude? That is fucking shocking. That is actually just fucking shocking, dude. I don't know. I don't know. That's like actually one of the worst deaths ever. For how stupid it is. Oh my god. Fuck off, dude. I am not liking this whatsoever, and I just fucking I'm so mad now. I didn't know it was possible to be this much of an amateur, but apparently it is. Deaths like that, it's there's no other word I can use to describe it except for that was disgusting. Disgusting to death, and it's on me, you know. It's not, can't blame the game on that one. That's all me. Oh my god, man. Shit is so stupid. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Man, what am I doing? At least I'm getting past that. It's the only like positive takeaway I have right now. And even that's like, it's not doing it. Dude, fuck off. Like, why does this whole level just have to be ass? Is there any like particular reason? Alright, again, there's no point of doing my strat because it just doesn't work, so. Oh, alright, at least I got the sides. I know I didn't get it, but at least I actually got the sides and whistles off. Unlike the other fucking 30 times. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, dude. Sometimes I feel like I'm so mad over. Oh, I'm so mad over a previous death. Like I just want to like actually just take revenge. No! How did that hit lava? Dude, what? Oh my. All right. Now we're getting to the point where every death is a really frustrating death. So that's just a great point. You know, it's a point of no return. You know, I love when every death is just like extremely frustrating and just like, making me really annoyed. I just don't believe. I don't believe it. I don't think that's a serious effort. I love how I go from failing that 4 times in a row to getting it 4 times in a row because that makes sense. Yeah. God, this level's fucking ass. I think, dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Dude. Well, now I better not burn. Now I have to land everything. A little more added pressure, huh? Yeah, I don't think I do well under pressure. I think we've seen how that goes. Oh my god, I actually got it. Alright, that was the one time I do well under pressure. Don't expect that to be the norm, because it is not going to be. Oh, okay. And the attempt stays alive. Okay, come on, dude. Let's get serious. Alright, back here. Please, can I please just do better than last time? Which is like a very fucking low bar. I didn't like that, but whatevs. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Alright, dude, this time, how about we get outside the fucking cave? That'd be nice. Wow, dude, that was so hard. How did I manage to do that? I don't know. I'm just, sometimes I even impress myself with the shit I'm able to do. Alright, now this is the second half of the star. So maybe if I actually like play better than a 5-year-old, maybe I can actually do well. But I wouldn't have any high expectations because it is still me playing. After all, that is. Jesus. Four. Okay. Remember this star path? Yeah, you gotta go pretty far down it for reds. Not all the way. Alright. Let's do the red first. So there's like a red here. It's I take like a small reclimb, you'll see. So I jump down because you could just keep going up from there, but I'd rather stick with like just getting up the normal way, you know, like I did for the normal star. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, good. Come at me, fucker. All right, basically, like this is the last jump. Well, there's more jumps, but like this is the last like killer jump. Please, dude. No! Of course I fail it. 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 With how the star's going, of course I fail it. Because there's no way with how the star's going that I would actually, you know, succeed at anything. Fuck. Yeah. No, yeah, with how the star is going, I know I wouldn't get past the hard jump first try. No way. It's just not in the cards for me. Fuck, dude, that jump sucks. Everything about this level sucks. It's actually fucking garbage. Hate this shit. Hate playing this garbage. It fucking sucks. Why do I have to play this shit? Hate this hack. Piece of shit hack. Fuck this hack. It's like whenever I go for a hard star, it always has to like cross the line where it's like not fun anymore. Always. Where like 99% of the time. There's probably a couple examples where that didn't happen. This shit's so fucking stupid, dude. I hate this star. I just knew, like I just fucking knew it. Like with how the star's been going, there's no way that I get out without like an end choke. Cause that's an end choke, dude. Like there's like literally 2 more jumps after that and they're easy. So that's an end choke. I just knew it, like. And dude, you basically saw the whole star there. This is not a hard star, and I'm like struggling. This is not a hard star. We all know this is not a hard star. And yet I'm struggling. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. None of this shit makes any sense to me. Like I'm just at a complete loss, honestly. At least I'm finally getting that jump, but I mean, who gives a shit, honestly? This is the first time I got here with like actual good health. It doesn't really matter. Because now I have like an extra bounce but I don't think that like helps me at all. Because I think if I took like a bounce, like let's say I took a bounce here, I think I'd be dead anyway. Because I don't think I'm getting back on this slope, you know. Oh, you know what? You know where it could help me if I took a bounce like towards like the towards the edge there. I probably could have like saved it. Whereas before I would have just died. But now I actually had like a bounce saved up. If that makes sense. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Daily reminder to get outside the fucking cave when you wall kick. Still mad about that death, by the way. I'm gonna think about that death every night before I go to bed. Soul crushing. This just demonstrates how I just like literally just struggle and suffer on like easy stars. Like, this is just like not hard star. And I just suffer and everything goes wrong and shit. It's very standard. Doesn't matter how hard the star is, it's always gonna go shit. It's just the way it is. Ironically, one of the only stars that didn't go shit for me is my hardest star. Actually, that star actually went amazing. Alright, time for this red. Good. See, dude, I just died to basically the last jump of the star, and I'm like, basically back there. Well, not yet. I should shut up. 6, 7, 13. Yeah. This is just me proving there's not a hard star and I suck at the game. Alright, attempt 2. Surely I'll get it this time. Surely. Okay. I got it. Now, I said there's two easy jumps left. Dude, but knowing how this level's gone for me, I don't think any jump could be considered easy. Good. Okay. Last red, please. Hold forward. Nice, 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 nice. Free from that star. Thank God. That was shit. Yeah, not a fan of that stage. Not really a big fan of that one. Yeah. Unfortunately, not feeling it. Didn't really like that star. It just had a lot of annoying. Like, there are parts I like about that level. It's not all bad. Like the pink section, it's like that's cool. You know, I don't have an issue with that. Like the whole pink section for the star, I'm like that's cool. Speed Star is really good. I mean, the Speed Star is almost like its own thing. It's like judged by its own. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but the Speed Star is like really like its own thing, and that was very fun. That Red Coin Star was annoying. It only took 40 minutes, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel like a hard star at all to me. So, like all my deaths and stupid moments were just like really pissing me off. Yeah, that was like apparently the first like list star I've done for this game. It didn't feel like it doesn't feel like a list star. I don't think it's very hard, but You know, one way it did feel like list stars, and it went really shitty, and I was frustrated and pissed off. So, actually, in that aspect, that's very, that actually does remind me of a list star, All right, so I'm gonna, because this episode won't be quite long enough with just a red coin star. Maybe I'll do some normal stars in C5 and then call it an episode. So, I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back, and I have practiced 2 stars in Course 5. And the reason why I only did 2, it's a long story, but I think this level has like act-specific stuff. So I didn't really want to go ahead with like the act-specific stuff. But first we have our speed star. And yet again, just like the last course, I don't think this is a hard one. I didn't get it in practice, but I got really close. So I'm like, I can get this one. And hold on a second. You saw it there, folks. That was just a first try speed star get. That was first try. I don't think that'll ever happen again. That's the first try speed star. Skadoosh. That's crazy. Totally makes me feel better about the course 4 situation. I mean, it was pretty easy, but like, that's pretty good. I mean, that is probably the easiest one. Which was kind of funny because I remember thinking the last one, like course 4, like it was a little too easy, and then this one was even easier. Maybe like courses like 1, 2, and 3 were just some of the hardest ones. Who knows? So this next star, unfortunately, I'm not a fan of it really that much. But it's just because of the ending. It's not really like all this I don't mind. So you start off, you have to do some like swimming, but it's not really precise swimming. Then we're gonna come up here. Ouch. So first I want to kill these Chuckies. Because what we have coming up is like a very retriable section where you might keep falling down. So I don't want to like fall into their arms kind of thing. Alright. I'd say for this you actually want a pretty steep angle. So where's like... The visibility here is like admittedly not very good. Look at this. It's not great. Once you like start out, then it gets pretty good. Alright. Now we do a triple to get up here. By the way, I don't mind any of this. I'll get to the part. I'll explain the part when I get to it. Like, I don't really like that much. Alrighty. Got that first try, which is good. So this is the part I don't like of this star. So this is like the star ending, I guess. We have this part with Death Plane, where I'm like I'm above the surface, and it's very odd. And I have to like look at the ground to like line myself up. But this snuff it is really annoying. I might still be in his range. Yeah. That snuff it was just so annoying in practice. Oh, that was close. Alright. So far so good actually. Will I get 2 first tryers? I'd be very surprised if I did. Come at me, bro. The fire is not as bad as the snuff it, actually. Alright. Let's get serious here. Might as well... Because, like, with the fire... I don't know, the fire doesn't, like... specifically track on your position. Oh, no! Oh, that was so bullshit. Did you see what happened? So, the reason why I died there... Honestly, I was playing too safe. I should have just been more aggressive. So, I jumped over the fire, but it hit a wall. So, because it hit a wall... I don't know why it hit a wall, actually. Because it hit a wall, it just stayed there. Dude, I was being way too safe. I should have just been more aggressive. Because, I don't know. I was just being safe because I wanted to like, oh, let's first try this and everything. But honestly, my best chance of first trying it is just to be more aggressive. Because you just stick around and wait. If you just stick around and take longer, shit like that happens, you know. It's not worth it. God, the snuffits in this game are so fucking annoying. Alright, let's try this again. I almost got that first try, so this probably won't be too bad. But who knows? Okay, seems like if you start in Lakitu down, it might be a little better camera. Just kind of figure that out in real time. I do like the vibes of this course. I didn't really like this star, but I feel like I'll like this course after I get this star, you know? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, you have to get like a rollout on you have to get a rollout on that like platform. It's actually like really difficult to get. That's why I'm surprised I got it first try last time, because the rollout itself is actually really hard. That's why I'm glad this is like a tribal section. Yep. I just don't. I honestly like. I actually don't know why it like doesn't work all the time. I really don't know. It's probably just like a spacing and positioning thing. I don't think it's like anything complicated, but like I think if that's happening, it might mean I actually have to pull back a little bit. I might be like I might not have enough positioning to like actually get the rollout. So that's what it seemed like in practice, at least. Maybe that's what the issue was. There we go. Oh, dude, what? That's never happened. That never happened. I did that jump for a while. That never happened. Yeah, here we go. I never overshot the jump. That's fucking stupid. Whatever. Shit's kind of annoying. Bro, just get the triple jump in. Thank you. There we go. Alright. I don't know, how did I overshoot it? That is so weird. Because you literally just have to go neutral and you're good. I guess I didn't do that. So yeah, with the snuff it, you just have to make sure when he's firing, you're moving. Like if you're standing still, or jump. But jumping is a little risky because sometimes you jump and he just shoots higher, so you die. I think I'm still in range. The annoying thing about the snuff it is, see, you're like surprisingly in range for a while, even after you like move far away from him. See, the fire did it. That's what killed me last attempt. The fire, like, for that one part, it hits the wall and then it just goes down. Like it doesn't keep going. I guess there's like a wall there or something. I don't think it'll do it here. No. See, there it doesn't do it. But it was doing it before, obviously. Alright, let's be a little more aggressive. Shoot me, bitch. That was a little risky. I just took a risk. Fuck it. Okay, I'm out of the woods with that. There's one more jump though. This is where like we need big lock-in hours. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right, that wasn't too bad. So check out. Wait, that was star. Oh no, that was star 1. I'm dumb. I just saw star 1 and 7 down on my star display, but obviously star 7 is the speed star, which I nailed with the first try. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, that'll probably be the only speed star I get first try, but you never know. It'd be cool to get another. So I think I'm gonna end this episode here because we took out course 4 reds, which I don't know how long that's gonna be once I actually do editing. And then we kind of started out course 5, so yeah. So it's not always gonna be like, you know, one course an episode. Sometimes I might, you know, go a little over and then have to like do some other stars. Can I even get up here? Oh, you can. Okay, it was just being weird. So yeah, in the next episode we'll work on course 5 some more. And then we're down to Bowser 1, which I've heard Bowser 1's hard. And even this game, I think, tells you like Bowser 1's hard. Like, so that might be our first real challenging level. Because there hasn't really been like a challenging level yet. I mean, course 4, I was just being bad on. Like, it's really not that. It really wasn't that challenging. So eventually, this game's gonna stop playing around. And I think that moment is coming real soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and take care. Bye now.